Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Niko na homa kidogo and that is why today I'm very much composed and settled. I don't want to jump because hii homa mnaelewa ikikushika how it behaves. You become restless, kichwa inakuuma and sometimes unachoka. But then I said hata kama kuna homa, I must be here to talk to you. Miguna Miguna is turning back to a man I knew. And I was reading one of his posts yesterday, and he raised points that I've been talking about in this very, very same platform. The advice to Kenya Kwanza is exactly what I have been saying. I am impressed because Miguna is finally awake. He has been a sycophant of William Ruto for some time, but then he reached at some point and it's like he never got a penetration to this government. He tried his luck, but it's like all the doors were shut for him. I think Miguna can be relevant and remain a patriot by going back to his earlier roots, which he, Miguna alifika mahali paka nikajiuliza, huyu jamaa kuna vile amerambishwa kitu hapa Sugoi, because Miguna began to speak in tongues, the language I could not even understand. Now this is what he's saying. My unsolicited advice to the Kenya, because I know some of you have read his post, but then I want to add some weight in it. I want to inject more opinions to it. This is what he's saying. My unsolicited advice to Kenya Kwanza, President William Ruto, and Deputy President Rigathi. Point number 1. Pull back. Listen to Kenyans. This is what I've been saying. A good leader is a leader who listens to the people. Because the people are the owners of the office you are holding. You are just a custodian. They voted for you because they saw something in you. When you don't listen to them, it means you have refused to represent their interests. You are there, they tell you, you implement because you are their leader. They cannot tell anyone else. Kenyans have rejected the finance bill. So Ruto should listen to them. Unless we have other people that Ruto is working for away from the Kenyans. Point number 2. Miguna is saying withdraw the finance bill 2023, which I said here around 1 day ago. The 2023 finance bill is just a hoax. Atikaka kale kakiberiti kagari niko nako vile KRG alisema, yani nitakuwa ninakaripia 5,000 in a year. Jesus Christ. Na hiyo ni Kenya yetu tunaishi. Tuko na katiba na tukapigia watu kura. At my saloon car, I will be paying for it to the government 5,000 shillings in a year. Aish. Point number 3. Postpone the implementation of the housing levy. Why? Return to the drawing board. Ruto should go back to the drawing board, do public participation, synthesize the people, let the people understand the idea before implement. Kwani haraka mko nayo mnaenda? Mnachelewa kwenda wapi ndugu zangu? Ama kuna pesa mnataka na zimechelewa mahali? I am reading malice. Kwa hii mbio tunapelekwa ya housing plan, I am reading malice. Ukiona mwanaume anaharakisha mwanamke kufanya harusi, huyo iko kitu anataka julikana. Ukiona mtu anakukaza ati anataka muingie kwa ndoa haraka, kumwambia hapana. Si hata uambie wazazi, nakwambia hapana wewe, iko kitu anaficha. Kuna wanachama mahali hataki maneno ijulikana. So, hii finance bill mnakimbiza, kuna maneno ndani yake hamtaki ijulikane haraka. Lakini lazima tutawajua. Wacheni mbio, sit down, go back to the drawing board. This is Miguna saying. Hire new, independent, and truthful advisors. This is what I said days ago. And said, as a leader, if you find the people within you are praising you and telling you, mheshimiwa, all is well, mudosi, kila kitu iko sawa, wewe unaingia kwa kaburi mapema. Asubuhi saa 11 utazikwa. Watu wazuri wanakuambia hapa ni baba haya, tufanye hii. Beta mtu akwambie ukweli. It's good someone to tell you where you are driving to, there are portals. Instead, someone babysits you and tells you where you are going. The road is okay, it's nice. So Ruto should hire new, independent, and truthful, the people who speak the truth. Sio watu wanamficha kwa sababu wanataka tokens ya kwenda kujivinjari. Hapana. Sio watu wanamficha kwa sababu wanataka kapesa mahali. No. Handouts cannot help us to move forward. Kama kiongozi, kubali kuwa na watu wanakuambia ukweli. Sio watu wanakupeleka kwa mtaro wakikudanganya all is well. Najua hapa nje unasikia, mheshimiwa, ni wewe peke yako. Mheshimiwa, ground iko sawa. Mheshimiwa, maneno iko safi. Kumbe unapangiwa. Ikifika uchaguzi unapata walikwambia uko peke yako na ukweli unajipata uko peke yako kwa debe. Reshuffle your communications team and hire 2 or 3 fresh faces. Don't be defensive. Don't argue with the people. William Ruto is the president. You should stop politics. For heaven's sake. Siasa ilisha. What we need now is service delivery. You are a leader. Stop engaging the people. You cannot compete with the people who put you in office. Because they put you in that office to represent their interests. Don't be too defensive. Accept the mistakes and move forward. Stop entrenching the perception that you are only hiring exclusively from 2 ethnic groups. Serikali za unasikia Kibuchirichiri, Chiburuto, unasikia Arab, unasikia Samoe, unasikia Tugulu, unasikia Yemone. Yani Kenya, that is the language. Parastato zote unasikia Rono. Hiyo tu. That is the language. Unasikia Kimutai, unasikia Kipiagon, unasikia you what? Wewe si president wa Wakalenjin peke yake. You are a leader to 47 counties. But then, unajua kama haukupata kitu kwa halali, unaweza kukitumia njia yoyote kwa sababu you don't know the value of it. Paka sasa Ruto hajagutuka kwamba he is the president. Ajue he is the president. Kwa nini? Mnajua waliofanya na Chebukati. You know. Na huyu kome huyo. The reckless talk about 2 shareholders in a country of 50 million people is political suicide. A whole leader unasimama kuambia watu ati serikali ni kampuni. Na kama haukuweka shares huwezi pata kitu. Huo ni ukiritimba na utoto wa hali ya juu. That is political suicide. Avoid. Stop hiring and cycling incompetent fellas and graft-riddled conmen. I raised alarm. Wakati Mithika Linturi walikuwa vetted, nilisema. Wakati Shajuma walikuwa vetted, nilisema. Kina Moses Kuria, nilisema hapa. Nikasema hawa watu hawa. Kama hawa ndio cabinet ya Ruto, bora tu nikae. Honestly. Yaani mtu ako na murder case, lakini yeye ni cabinet. Mtu amebeba mamilioni ya Wakenya, yeye ni cabinet. How do you trust a thief with the whole ministry? Raila Odinga is gaining popularity because many of the senior... Now, Miguna Miguna is now agreeing that Raila Odinga has taken over the waves. Yes, and that is a reality. Miguna is agreeing with us. Raila has taken over the ground. This is what he's saying. Raila is gaining popularity because many of the senior government officials who have appointed are failing to engage Kenyans in a transparent, respectful, and accountable manner. Urgently address the issue of the high cost of living, corruption, and tribalism. And lastly, we must stop the downward spiral and steady. Kenya Kwanza must sink. We have no apologies to make, and that is it. It must not deliver. It must sink by all means possible. Hamwezi mukaiba ushindi, halafu mnarudi kuringa. Hapana. You have to sink. Hakuna otherwise. You will sink. God bless you. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.